You may have tried therapy in the past, but alternatively, have you considered spending every waking moment of your life staring at a screen so you don't have to feel a single human emotion?
And never give it back. Even if there's a heat wave or terrorist attack, it will just be a close shave.
I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body and a matching soul.
What is this? Oh. Oh. Baby raccoon? Bro. What are you
Want
doing?
a break from the ads?
I'm
If you
sorry,
tap
I'm
now
sorry.
to
You go
watch a
back,
short
bro.
video-
Come with me to get a tetanus shot. Come with me to buy some worms. Come with me to trespass. Come with me to disobey traffic laws. Come with me to cut up an avocado. Come with me to move another tree out of the driveway. Come with me to take some Excedrin. Come with me to dye my hair. Come with me to get absolutely decimated by 80-year-olds at pickleball. Come with me to pick the lock on my own fucking door. Come with me to read a book for once. Come with us to look for rocks. Come with me to survive the thunderstorm. Come with us to vibe in some dirt. Come with me to run away from a bear. Come with me to read the journal article about the pterosaurs they finally found in Ukraine. Come with me to check the mailbox. Come with me to cry about how good G-Idol is. Come with me to wait for a piece of a tree to get delivered. Come with me to find the lizard who is not in her house where I left her. Come with me to investigate the water. Come with me to the dentist. Come with me to get myself a treat because I was very brave at the dentist. Come with me to forage for scraps like a rat. Come with me to fix the bowl cut. Come with me to pick a fight with a dog. Come with me to get this piece of glass out of my foot. Come with me to revise my research abstract for the Geological Society of America conference. Come with me to get 4 more tattoos. Come with me to see if I can make this jump. Not gonna lie, you probably should not have come with me for that one.
Different say, but it's logical, I can't tell, different say.
I drink your blood, and I eat your skin.
When I was in 5th grade, I was assigned an insect collection project in science class. I had to collect and identify 20 insects. I could either find dead ones or catch live ones and put them in a killing jar that our teacher taught us how to make. I was ecstatic about this project. I loved bugs, and I already knew who was going to be the star of my collection: the huge best beetles that lived in the rotting wood pile in my backyard. Day 1 of the assignment, I ran out back and rifled around until I found one of the beetles. It was about 1.5 inches long, shiny black, and it made angry squeaking sounds when I picked it up. I ran back to the house, and the moment I was back inside, my excitement turned to dread. I avoided walking through the kitchen where the killing jar was waiting and went instead to the bathroom, where I put the beetle in the sink. It looked completely out of place against the stark white. I picked it up about 1 foot above the sink and dropped it. Its shell made a porcelain-sounding clink when it landed. Here, its squeak sounded less angry and more distressed. This was a better way of killing the beetle, I reasoned with myself, knowing deep down that this wouldn't work, but wanting the plausible deniability of having tried. I picked it up again and dropped it. Best beetles are one of the only insects that raise their young. I picked it up again, tears streaming down my face, and dropped it. They're social animals that live in small family colonies. I probably dropped it into the sink 10 times. 10 porcelain clinks. The adult beetles protect their vulnerable larvae from intruders, but this one was alone in the sink. When my vision got blurry enough, I decided that I had done my best, but that this beetle simply could not be killed. I brought it back outside and left it, protected, in the woodpile. May this amulet guide me to nurturing communities and remind me to protect small things.
The craziest thing about being creative is this isn't my concept. Sorry about that. What I meant to say was...
Aww. Hello. Does it speak yet? That's enough. Okay.
you've made it to 20 and you haven't cracked your first $1 million yet, you have to listen to this.
I'm going to tell you something about this sculpture that not even the artist knows. So there's this Danish artist named Thomas Dombo who builds giant troll sculptures out of recycled natural materials, and he's been on a road trip across the United States creating these sculptures. And our little island was one of his last stops. This is Pia the Peacemaker, and the thing I'm about to tell you has to do with where she's sitting. See, for years now, school children have been coming to this exact little clearing in this little-known park to practice something called sit spot. Every week, the kids come back to their exact same sit spot and spend time just being peaceful and sitting and connecting to nature. For years, I helped bring kids here to do this, and during COVID, this was an especially grounding practice. I brought my kids here a lot. I have no doubt that whoever chose this spot for Pia to sit was somehow channeling the sit spot energy of this place. I was there at the waking up ceremony for this sculpture, and I saw one of these kids who's now going into 8th grade, and I overheard her tell her mom, "Hey, she's sitting in my sit spot."
I don't think y'all are ready for this.
1, 2, 3. We love mushrooms!
Oh, wait, there's LSD in the bubble. Oh my God!
Hey!
Hi. I was thrifting with my partner yesterday and we came across one of the most horrifying things either of us have seen. This guy. It looks like the little creature from Smiling Friends that goes... Let's style it. Starting off with these Japanese workwear pants. So these are looking great. I think every part of this outfit today needs to evoke some form of squiggliness. So we have this kind of tentacle arm Jean-Paul Gaultier top. Yeah, it's looking perfect. Keeping with the animal kingdom, we're going to be adding these feet shoes.
Feet shoes?
Yeah. Now we want to add something on top, jacket. I'm going to go for something nice, slimy and green. Squid. So we're bringing back out the vintage Montreal leather trench coat. And now it's time to add the squid. And there we go, I've just added some gloves, wizard hat, and the squid cape. I'm gonna be calling it the squape. Yeah, that's the outfit. Okay, bye, have a good one.
And it goes like this. We'll get in your car and you'll need to kiss me. We'll talk for hours and lie on the backseat.
Kendrick.
We're all bored. you told me it wasn't over, that we'd be together soon. But was this before or after you told me to leave your room? I used to think we'd make it far.
If just being born is the greatest act of creation, then what are you supposed to do after that? Isn't everything that comes next sort of a disappointment? Slowly entropying until we deflate into a pile of mush?
You know, everybody's always like, touch grass, go outside, touch grass. Babes, Look water. See river, okay? Go ocean. Look stream. Like, hello?
Moving. When I told you that if Gotham no longer needed Batman, we could be together, I meant it. But now I'm sure the day won't come when you no longer need them.
There's this kid looking for books in the Spanish section. Finally finds a book, runs over to our grown-up who's working on their laptop and says, "Dad, I found a book. Can you please help me read it?" The dad looks at the book and goes, "I'm really sorry, buddy. I don't know any Spanish, but if you give me just a couple more minutes, I promise we'll find a book together." Kid runs back over to the Spanish section, and as they do, another kid runs up and goes, "I think I know Spanish. Can I help you read this book?" Both kids walk over to our little tiny couch, start reading the book. The other kid's growing up goes up to the dad and goes, "I'm really sorry. My kid doesn't know a single word of Spanish. They just really like people. I'm so sorry." Dad starts laughing. The grown-ups engage in conversation. Both kids are over there reading / not really reading the Spanish book. Another kid who's been watching the whole time, appears to be slightly older than the other two kids, goes over to them and says, "Hi, I know Spanish. Can we all read the book together?" The two kids scoot over, the third kid sits down, and then that kid who knows Spanish starts reading the book to the other two little kids. After a few minutes, they finish the book. They all go their separate ways. The kid who knew Spanish goes up there, grown up, and says, "Grandma, did you see me?" The grandma puts their arm around the kid, and they're both just smiling, big, gigantic smiles, and they both leave the library. And I love it. I am now confident that library kids are going to save the world. Yes.
Spend the day with me living on an island in the Scottish Highlands, but it's chucking it down, aka a pretty standard day on Skye. I spent my morning inside with the hope that it was going to clear up in the afternoon. Spoiler, it didn't. After reading my book, making some banana bread and drinking about 50 cups of tea, I decided it was time to face the wrath of outside. Got the trusty waterproofs on. I was looking pretty gorge. So, as you do on a nice rainy day, I decided to go to the beach. To be fair, this is the kind of beach that you don't need good weather for, and I actually think I prefer it when it's raining. Something about it, like it's so dramatic but also comforting at the same time. I don't know, juxtaposition or something. The waterproofs, they weren't really waterproofing, and I thought, I'm already soaked through to the skin. What difference is it going to make if I just go in the sea right now? I love swimming in the sea anyway. I always get such a euphoric rush from it, but something about being in the sea when it's raining is one of the purest forms of happiness that I get from life. Not to be dramatic. I don't even know why I bothered to dry off when I came out of the sea, because it was still pouring, so completely pointless. But I sat and had my banana bread from earlier and then made my way back to the car, and I was on such a high. As if my day couldn't get any better, when I arrived home, my mum was cooking dinner and my family were in, so I went for a quick shower to warm up and then joined them and spent the night with my family, drinking, eating and listening to good music. It was lovely. Okay, good night, bye.
Anyway, I've decided I'm not a terrible human. I've also realised I'm not a wonderful human either. I am exactly that, a human. And I will keep lying and taking my coffee black and burning my tongue on the mug and abandoning projects and saying I love you during sex because I can't help it when I look into somebody's eyes like that, even if I don't mean it. But what does it mean to not mean something you also kind of mean, or at least really fucking want to mean? And what the hell does love even mean anyway? I'll see you around. Maybe. No promises. Love always. Yours.
Fine. Fine.
Martin, are we alone in the universe?
We are the universe. Look.
Wow. But wait, if we're all just one big thing, doesn't that mean we are alone?
Just one big lonely universe.
I hate to break it to you, but you're right. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. So why not create a world where you do? A world created with hope and joy and tomorrow. And maybe a nice little morning sippy. Sure, maybe nothing matters, but you matter to me. Little moments like this where you feel something, those matter to me. So maybe just keep looking for more of those. When you feel yourself becoming a pit, look outside yourself at the world around you. And who knows, maybe by asking for help you might be offering some too. I believe in you, and I love you. It's time you start believing in the world around you too. Look outside yourself. I promise there's a lot of love out here. And it's all for you. So take care of you. No one knows how to better than you.
Check out this totally unique and funny and original and awesome video I saw on the internet today.
Sure.
Okay, I'm done.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm just, yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
What do you mean you're done?
Yeah, that's it. Dude?